Anyway, yeah, no, that's how I feel, whatever you think happens, but it's different for everybody else because you might not think so, like, oh, that's bullshit. It is bullshit because that's what you think. To me, I don't think it's bullshit. It's different to explain because you have to be able to experience it.
I get the mentality part, and I'm not that way. So I respectfully feel something different, but I get that. I think that's a good, like, I think people in prison that are religious, that you need something, you know what I mean? And so I would never tell anyone, like, I don't care. Like, if that's what keeps you going, you need that, do that. Yeah. If it teaches you to be a better person, there's tons of people in the world that use religion for bad things, right?
True.
So I'm saying, like, I don't care what it is. If it's helping you, then I totally respect it and think you should keep doing it. I have specific times in my life because I grew up Christian. I went to a church, and I remember. I'll give you this short story because I think I've told this on a podcast before. But dude, I grew up in a bad home, abusive home, and I used to just pray that like Jesus or someone would come get me out of this home. And I would for years, bro, and it would mess with me, dude. I would get so depressed, and I would like, don't worry, Will. Like, you're just gonna put this into a thought. That movie, The Secret, came out, and I'm like, I'm just gonna focus on getting out of here. And then nothing happened. It was. Did you ever
get out?
I got out one day when I stopped watching that. And again, I told you earlier that because I don't belong to one thing, I can really listen to things. So I ask you because I genuinely want to know. But I'm just telling you my experience. Yeah. Maybe it's that. But I did get out. But I remember thinking one day, like, I got to make some moves here. And I just figured out things. I got out. They took me right back. It wasn't easy. I remember telling them to take me to jail one time. I'm like, I'd rather go to jail than back to that house. And it took a while. I got out. A lot of the people that I trusted as a young kid that would take me to church were like turned out to be bad people. And so I just, as a young kid, my brain figured out, like, I got a really bad experience about individuals in my childhood that would rely on religion or spirituality. So clearly I'm biased. And I grew up thinking like, all right, well, those people ended up crazy, so I don't even want to belong to something like that. Yeah. And then as I grew up, I understand that's not true. It just, now I'm already so far out of it that I just kind of like am the way I am.
No, and it's good that you're able to see that. There's so many people out there that I never tell people these things.
Yeah.
Because then they look at me like I'm crazy.
Were they going to judge you and then you're going to judge them, or they don't know if you're going to judge them back?
And they expect me to judge them back. And they're like, well, I think you're stupid and this is dumb. And I'm like, cool. To each their own. It don't work for you, but it works for me. So
I don't think it's dumb at all. I think it's very interesting. I think anyone that comes in here and talks about something that works for them, if that's the reason they're still doing it. Now, if you came here telling about some stuff, but then you were also complaining about your health and like, oh, like no one likes me. People won't book me. I have no job.
I make health potions, but I'm sick.
I would then go, all right, you're out of your goddamn mind. But you're telling me about stuff that you believe in and it makes sense. Like if you're clearly doing better in your life. So whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And if you ever get to a place where you're not doing so well, switch some things up.
Yeah. No, for real.
One thing here and there and just until it works. I don't mind that at all. I highly respect that. I have an issue with people that will just continuously complain about life or where they're at with no changes.
It's negativity, man. And they're just in a circle too.
And it almost feels good to them, I think. What do you think that is? Like,
it's drama. People feed off of emotional drama.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Think about why people watch TV shows, drama. Some shit happens. Exactly.
Yeah, that is true.
But if there was a show of nothing and everybody's peaceful and happy, it'd be boring as fuck.
I would watch it.
And exactly. Yeah. And people are so used to this. There's a word for it. I'm not good at words.
No, you're good. I'll keep talking about it.
Yeah. No, people are so used to being, emotional, depressed, sad. Then when they don't have that, it's like, oh, I miss it. Oh, I need that because that's how I feel.
But that's a good way of looking at it.
They don't need it, but since they're used to that, that's just what they have to do.
Where they're comfortable.
Yeah. Like a lot of